Do you want to ensure that you never face a shortage of money in life? Imagine it is 2 a.m. and a sudden emergency occurs at home. The phone rings, you have to go to the hospital, or some bad news related to your job arrives. At that moment, a person's greatest strength is not their confidence but their preparation. The fear starts from here, because many families' lives look normal from the outside, but from the inside their entire financial life rests on just one salary, one credit card or one loan approval. And the curiosity arises here. How do some people manage to stay composed even during difficult times, while others get trapped in a debt cycle even with a small problem? In the old days, there was a different culture in Indian homes. A piggy bank was kept in a corner of the house, mothers used to have small savings, and fathers would think 10 times before every expense. In that era, income was not very high, but habits were strong. People earned less, but spent thoughtfully. The line between need and show-off was clearly visible. Today, income has increased, options have increased, online shopping has increased, credit cards have become easy, and EMIs have started making many things look affordable. But the real question is the thing that looks affordable today actually making our future safe, or is it slowly pushing us toward financial distress? Financial distress does not always come from low income. Many times, even people with good incomes are left empty-handed at the end of the month, because the habit of money management is not formed. One person can save even by earning 30,000 a month, and another person can remain troubled even after earning a lakh. The difference is not of income, but of behavior. First of all, it is necessary to understand that money is not just something to be earned. Money is something to be managed, to be grown, and to be used in the right place at the right time. If you want to ensure that you never face a major financial shortage in life, you don't have to start with complex investments, but with basic discipline. The first step is an emergency fund. This is not a luxury, it is the helmet of your financial life. You don't know when an accident will happen, but a helmet is worn beforehand. An emergency fund means money that is immediately useful during bad times. Job loss, illness, business slowdown, house repairs, or sudden travel. This fund helps you in all these situations. Generally, keeping an emergency fund equal to 6 months of your essential monthly expenses is considered a practical rule. This money should not be in risky investments, but in a place that is easily accessible. Many people think that savings are in investments, so what is the need for a separate emergency fund? But if the market is down, a policy is in lock-in, or it takes time to sell an asset, then only cash is useful. An emergency fund saves a person from taking panic decisions. This fund prevents you from high-interest credit card debt, personal loans, and having to ask for help from relatives. The second big mistake people make is by ignoring health insurance. Until illness strikes the house, the insurance premium feels like an expense. But after the hospital bill arrives, that same premium starts looking very small. In India, medical treatment costs continuously put pressure on families. According to national health accounts, the share of out-of-pocket health expenditure has decreased compared to before, but families still have to spend a large amount from their own pockets. Therefore, consider health insurance not as an income-saving tool, but as a shield to save your savings. Illness shakes not just the body, but many times the entire family budget. If you are employed and the company provides a health cover, do not be completely dependent on it. You may be at risk if you change jobs, lose your job, or if the cover is insufficient. It is very important to understand family floater health policies, separate covers for parents, and policy exclusions. Buying a policy just by looking at the premium is like buying a house just by looking at the paint. Along with this, term insurance is also necessary, especially if the family is dependent on your income. A term plan is not an investment, it is protection. Many people take policies in the name of life insurance that have low cover and very average returns. For the protection of the family, a simple term cover can be a much clearer and more practical option. The third step is making a budget. Hearing the name budget makes many people feel that life will become boring. But the truth is that a budget does not take away freedom, it gives freedom. A budget tells you where your money is going. As long as you don't write down your expenses, you keep feeling that the money disappeared on its own. You can start with a simple diary, mobile note, or spreadsheet. Tracking how much income came in, how much was spent on essential needs, how much went to EMIs, and where unnecessary expenses happened is enough. The purpose of making a budget is not to punish yourself. The purpose is to understand which expense is improving your life, and which expense is just giving a few minutes of joy while weakening your future. The biggest trap in front of the new generation is lifestyle inflation. As soon as the salary increases, phone upgrades, eating out, branded shopping, subscriptions, and travel increase. Increasing income is a good thing, but if every increment just goes into lifestyle, then wealth will never be built. Becoming rich starts not with salary but with the saving rate. The fourth step is saving first, then spending. Most people save whatever is left at the end of the month. But smart people set aside savings at the beginning of the month. As soon as the salary arrives, a fixed amount should automatically go into a separate account or investment. Money that is not in front of your eyes is less likely to be spent. This small habit is very powerful. It can start with 5%, then 10%, and then gradually more. It is not about the amount but about consistency. The fifth step is understanding debt. Not every loan is bad, but not every EMI gives comfort either. A home loan can help in building an asset, but an unnecessary personal loan can become a burden. A credit card becomes most dangerous when it is considered as free money. A credit card is a facility, not income. If the bill is not paid in full, then interest can eat up your hard work. Many people buy seeing a sale, not seeing the need. A non-needed item bought at a 50% discount can also be 100% waste. Financial discipline does not mean giving up happiness. It means that the future should not be mortgaged for happiness. The sixth step is setting financial goals. Investing without a goal is like sitting in a train but not knowing the destination. Children's education, buying a house, daughter's marriage, starting a business, caring for parents and retirement, all these goals demand different times and different planning. For a short-term goal, money needs a safe place. For a long-term goal, there is a need for growth. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the time horizon with every goal. If the child's education is 3 years later, then that money should not be kept in a very risky place. But retirement is 25 years away, so the role of growth assets can increase. The seventh step is starting investing. Financial freedom does not come just from saving, because inflation keeps slowly reducing the value of money. The expense that is happening in 50,000 today can be more in the future. Therefore, it is necessary not just to save money, but to grow it in the right way. Mutual funds, PPF, EPF, NPS, fixed deposits, gold and other options have their own place. No product is perfect for every person. Investment should be according to your age, income, risk capacity, goals and knowledge. Investing by seeing a friend, influencer or viral video can be dangerous. If knowledge is low, then it is better to start with simple products. Learn gradually, understand and then take a decision. The eighth step is retirement planning. Many people consider retirement a problem of old age, whereas retirement planning is the responsibility of youth. If you start making a retirement fund from the very first job, then compounding keeps working silently for you. The longer the time, the more opportunity the money will get to grow. Retirement does not just mean leaving a job. It means that dignity should remain even at that age when active income decreases or stops. Many people make children their retirement plan. But in changing times, being completely dependent on children can be risky both emotionally and financially. The ninth step is involving the family in financial discussion. Money in the house should not be the responsibility of just one person. The spouse should have basic information about bank accounts, insurance policies, nominees, and passwords. Not getting information in an emergency can also become a big problem. Parents should know where the health card is, which hospital is in the network, and who to call when needed. The 10th step is keeping documents correct. Aadhaar redacted, PAN, insurance papers, bank details, nominee records, loan documents, and investment statements should be updated. Many times the family has money but documents are not clear. In such a situation, there is unnecessary delay in claim, transfer, or withdrawal. Adding a nominee seems like a small thing, but it can save the family from big confusion. More important than money is that the right person gets access at the right time. The 11th step is investment in skills. Money does not grow just by saving, it also grows by earning capacity. If you are in a job, learn new skills. If you do business, understand marketing, digital tools, accounting, and customer behavior. The world is changing fast today. The person who stops learning, their income growth also starts stopping gradually. The 12th step is distance from show-off. Many people in society spend more money on creating an impression of wealth than on wealth itself. Seeing expensive phones, big parties, branded clothes, and social media lifestyles, people start comparing. This comparison many times becomes the start of unnecessary debt. Remember, the person who is truly financially strong does not need to prove it all the time. True security is silent. The 13th step is avoiding wrong financial advice. Schemes that double money quickly, promises of guaranteed high returns, and people selling investments without telling the risk will always be there. If any investment claims very high returns and zero risk, stop there and ask questions. There is nothing like a free lunch in finance. The 14th step is teaching money habits to children. If children only see spending, they will learn spending. If they see saving and planning, they will learn that. Small piggy banks at home, keeping track of pocket money, and talk about need versus want, gives practical education to children. Everything is not taught in school. Financial behavior starts from home, and that is what strengthens the child's life later. The 15th step is saving peace along with income. Money planning is necessary not just for bank balance but also for mental peace. When there is an emergency fund, insurance, budget and clear goals, a person does not break down in a small problem. They take decisions instead of fearing. They do not sell assets in panic. They do not take expensive loans in compulsion. Staying away from poverty does not mean that there will never be a problem in life. It means that a problem will come, but it will not be able to shake you completely. Financial planning is not a one-day job. It is the result of daily small choices. Spending on coffee today is not wrong, but sacrificing the future for every small joy is wrong. Shopping today is not wrong, but making EMIs without need is dangerous. Enjoying today is necessary, but enjoying by leaving tomorrow in the dark is not wise. If you start just 5 things from today, your financial life can change. Emergency fund, insurance, budget, goals, and retirement planning. There is no glamour in these 5 habits, but these give real protection. These handle the family in a crisis. These habits gradually make a middle-class person financially confident. Money does not stop suddenly. Money leaks slowly, through small expenses, wrong loans, late planning and unthought-of decisions. Therefore, do an honest check of your financial life today. How much is your income? How much is the expense? How much is the debt? And how much is the savings? If there is a little nervousness after seeing the answer, then don't panic. This awareness is the beginning of change. Every strong financial journey starts with a small step. No person is born with perfect planning. But the person who learns, writes, tracks and gives respect to their money is the one who gradually moves away from shortage. In the end, the question is just whether you will let your hard-earned money flow without direction or turn it into the protection of your future. Because earning money is necessary, but managing money is even more necessary. And if you start the right habits today, then tomorrow when difficult times come to the door, you will face them with preparation, not fear.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.